For a spot in the NFC Championship game. This one is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Steady.
Back now, pressure on its way. This is brought in by Laporta. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready, ready.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready, let's go.
Up they go with Gibbs. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's complete to St. Brown outright. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down run by Gibbs.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
On the double.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
Purdy setting up that play action. Throw left side, complete. Juke the defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Purdy on the play action. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Get set. Get set. Ready, team. Up.
Play action now. Purdy. This throw is caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Panther Street. Ready. Ready.
He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that.
Another one for Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Back to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready, team. Watch out.
Look out, is Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. This gets the 1st and more. A lot of mess on the move here. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, King, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They start with 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Let's go. Let's go.
2nd and 1. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready, set.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Liking ain't good.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on, come on.
From the 24. Taken in by Williams outright. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Is 3rd down.
Okay, break.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Ready, go.
Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Now set the screen to Montgomery. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
60.
They are throwing it again. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
60.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On the ground, this is Isaac Arunda. And that's good for a gain of 5. DJ Reed brings him down that time. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers with a long field ahead. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Get set.
Give left side to James. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And a nice return. He has him looking at a very short field now.
1st and 10 at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Let go.
Right up the gut. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Now that. Let's go.
They give it to him again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get their first points of this game just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Tyleek Williams in on the play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. There's a give inside to James. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Get set, get set.
Running with James. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were out there ready to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Play action now with Purdy. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Get set, get set.
First and 10.
Now run, James. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Carry here for James. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out, yellow. Yellow. Up.
Purdy throwing here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Moody knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Gravity Lions! Gravity Lions! Panthers 60. Look.
They're going play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60.
Second and 10 now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another third and long.
19, Cougar 19.
Putting the tight end in motion. They're going to throw it on third and long. And this is another incompletion.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. '49ers to the line. First and 10. Here's James running right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Get set. Right around.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Up from the secondary, and is Rakestraw on the tackle.
45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Kill him. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running this with James. He's got a gain of 6 there. Cut down by Caleb Ransall.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
18. Watch out.
From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the set forces a now tougher third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
18. Watch out.
Third and long for him here. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, And so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This is complete to Waller. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Lions football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this deficit.
On the set.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready? 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's a throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Lofts it deep right side. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. This is James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. What's up?
Looking to throw, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Get set, get set. Ready, team, watch out.
Purdy trying on 4th down. Got his man. Watkins has it. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 12 in the 4th. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
26, Lions 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Trying the right side. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He's looking deep once again. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Tigers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set. On 18, up.
Purdy setting up that play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Outside. On 18, up.
Trying again, following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth.
Outside. On 18, watch out. Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Viking 18.
Back to the well again. Has some space inside the 15. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go. Shot.
Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for third and goal.
19 tech. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, right?
Now to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Bronk, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And now the Lions lining up for a very important two-point try.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The
Come on.
Lions will set
Setting up to pass. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
It makes the score Lions 29.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Outside. Yellow. Buddy T. What's up? Yellow.
Go, 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 got it!
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save it.